Police have identified the suspect in an armed carjacking in Sandy, and they need your help to find him. Sandy police share this DMV photo of 23-year-old Carlos Sanchez. They say he has ties to Sandy and Lebanon, but is expected to be in and around the Portland metro area. Sanchez was identified after the carjacking victim helped police create a sketch of the suspect. If you see him, do not approach him. Instead, you're asked to call 911. Police say Sanchez is believed to be armed. The carjacking was reported, you may remember, around 4:30 Wednesday afternoon at Manning Park. The victim told police that the suspect stole his gray 2004 Toyota Camry at gunpoint. Police spotted the car nearby and tried to stop it, but the suspect took off. Police ended the chase when it became too dangerous. Police say Sanchez may still have that stolen car.